I think the importance of the Operational Resilience Index is born out of the credibility that we have operating in the mining industry, which we have done so for more than 20 years. EMQnet Crisis Management Solutions supports organisations globally across every continent, from Liberia in West Africa through to northern Canada. We have great visibility on the type of operational complexities that face mine operators, and working with a number of Tier 1 globally spread and diverse operators ensures that the data that we're inputting into the Operational Resilience Index is relevant and contemporary.
Enterprise risk management is a really valuable governance tool, but it only goes so far in a mining operation because of the complexity of the operating environment. And I think that there's been a significant focus on risk management, but an over-reliance on it. And so when I say that, obviously your control environment's really important, but as our data shows, critical controls fail, and even for foreseen events, natural perils, supply chain disruption, the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic was a great example of that. And so I think what we see now is the real opportunity to not necessarily seek greater investment in operational resilience, is to shine a light on it and maybe take a little bit out of the risk bucket and invest in the resilience bucket, because then it gives executives and boards the complete picture end-to-end of that risk and resilience value chain. Once an organisation adopts the Operational Resilience Index, what they'll see over time is an improvement in performance. So they'll be able to measure individuals and teams' performance. They'll be able to measure across the crisis management process their weaknesses and be able to specifically target those weak areas to improve their capability. And then the extension of that, should they find themselves where their operations are disrupted, they'll be able to pinpoint the strengths and weaknesses in that response, but they'll also be able to measure the value of the interruption. So if they had to shut down operations, so we understand the direct value, the loss of revenue attributable to that loss in production, they'll also be able to measure the cost to restore. So the client will experience the Operational Resilience Index through periodic reporting, which will be a face-to-face advisory service highlighting areas where the organisation performs well, but also areas where it can improve.
I think the index is going to revolutionise the way in which organisations frame their resilience journey.
If anyone would like to find out more about the Operational Resilience Index, how would they go about that?
Get onto our webpage, operationalresilience.com. We're both on LinkedIn, so if you'd like to reach out to learn more about the Operational Resilience Index, feel free.